Hello and welcome here to Hargaden Field for this matchup today between the McDonogh Eagles and the Loyola Blakefield Dons. Loyola comes into this game 4-1, 2-1 in the MIAA conference, and they are on a 4-game win streak with their loss being to St. Mary's 14-12. They'll play Curly next. For McDonogh, they come into this game 1-4, 0-2 in the MIAA conference, and their last loss was to MSJ 14-11. Their only win being versus St. Mary's 42-6. Excuse me.
Today we have a couple of key points from the Loyola Blakefield coach, Anthony Zayu. His key points were to own the clock and dominate by having a good, strong run game. There's a bit of a pause right there. So
A bit of a pause. I think there was some kind of moment of silence, but they didn't really say for what.
yeah, I'm just as confused as you there, but apparently there's a moment of silence. There we go, I guess.
Well, let's get going. Now, even though McDonogh is 1-4, they did beat Loyola's only loss 42-6.
Yep.
So that gap between the A and B could be something to look out for.
Right there, Loyola, many of their players that I talked to were saying that this game was quite important to them. They were very hyped to play the Eagles today because they thought that they were going to be a good team. Despite the 1-4, as you said, they have had some very dominating. They had a dominating win against Mount St. Joe's, or I'm sorry, St. Mary's, and Loyola was not able to beat St. Mary's in their first game. So this could be a good matchup between the orange and white and the blue and gold.
But it has been many weeks since that first loss for Loyola, and they're, again, 4-game win streak, looking to make that 5. So
And
here is Connor Becks to get this started. McDonogh to receive. And we are underway here from our Hardigan Field. McDonogh on the return up the middle of the field, cutting out to the left, and taken down just past the 25-yard line. And we are underway here at Loyola Blakefield. Chase Green, the sophomore, bringing that out for McDonogh.
that was some good tackling from Loyola. He tried to bounce out to the outside, but was wrapped up and brought down. So that return got to the, I believe, 22-yard line, so not very far. Loyola sideline is definitely getting excited for this upcoming offensive drive for McDonogh. Let's see if the Dons can put a stop to it. Oh,
Don't have a ball spotted yet. There we go. 23-yard line. They're going to have it at the line of scrimmage here to get this one going. Preston Howard, the senior quarterback for McDonogh, in the shotgun to start out this game. Takes the snap. He's going to go play action and keep it, and taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
that was a fantastic play by number 88, A.J. Szymanski, for Loyola. He got him by the ankles, brought him down in the backfield, and was on a run option right there. Preston Howard was not able to get it to the outside, and Loyola's tackling so far this game has been great.
The junior gets a loss of 5. It'll be 2nd down and 15. Two to the right, 2 to the left for Howard in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's going to keep it again, and he's going to get about 2 or 3 yards up to the 20-yard line, and it'll be 3rd down and long.
Loyola's defense hasn't really allowed any big chunk plays to happen against them so far. That this upcoming third down is very important for the defense to establish a strong presence on the field. But so far, they've been doing just that.
It's 3rd and 12 for McDonogh.
Ooh. Likely going to see a pass play here.
In the shotgun is Howard here on 3rd down. Takes a snap, and we're going to get a whistle. There was some movement in the backfield and maybe up front, so that'll back up the Eagles 5 to make it 3rd and even longer. And great start for Loyola's defense.
Number 46, Giannis Kligas, linebacker for Loyola, did a little bit of a jump, and that seemed to have thrown off the McDonogh running back.
Yeah.
Seemed to instantly know that it was offsides, and that's going to push it back to be 3rd and 17.
Stephen Egby moves there as he's in the backfield again. 3 receivers to the left for Howard. Egby switches sides over to Howard's right. Back to throw. Howard, calm in the pocket. Now he's got to run. A flag comes in, spins around. Now he's running back the other way. Has plenty of room to run it. Throws it across the middle, and it's short. No. Intended for Santino Sanchez, the sophomore. There's a flag down, though.
This flag could be crucial.
And it's going to be a holding on McDonogh, so this should be declined to bring up 4th down.
Yep, he's going to do exactly that. That was a rough starting offensive drive for McDonogh, but Loyola really just did everything that they needed to exactly right. They applied pressure to the quarterback to force that incompletion, and the running game was shut down for McDonogh, so not the best start for their offense.
So McDonogh's offense starts out with -7 yards, 3 and out, and they'll punt it away. And this one is low, taken in by Powell at the 50. And we're going to get a whistle. I believe a fair catch was called for at midfield by Powell, and that'll bring out the Loyola offense.
Yeah, Powell was going to take that. I think he called a fair catch. Didn't seem like
I did not see it.
I don't think he thought he called a fair catch, but we'll see. That's good field positioning for Loyola's offense, though.
Yep. Not much you could ask for as considering a better start.
Yeah, that was a low punt from the Eagles. This is Loyola's offense first drive. Let's see how they perform.
So at midfield, Moore in the shotgun. He's got Robinson to his left. Takes it and is going to throw the screen to Shane Elliott, and Elliott gets some room up the sideline and out of bounds. He's close to the 1st down marker, just short of the 40. That's going to be 2nd down and about 2.
That was a nice quick pass out to the outside. There was a screen thrown by Jane Moore. They did that last game. I don't believe it was as successful as this one, but this one got a nice pickup of, I believe, 8.
Starting out simple here on their first offensive play. Here's 2nd down and short. Robinson the back. And it's going to be a handoff to him, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage and can't get forward. Good stop there from the Eagles to make it 3rd down.
Loyola so far has had a little bit more success than the Eagles offense, but this is going to be an important play to see if they can get within field goal range on this drive. If they can pick up, I think, another 10 yards.
Under center is Moore. Big 3rd down. He takes it and gives it Micah Robinson. I don't know if he got there. He's a little past the 40, and they're going to give it to him. Just barely moving those chains, but he got it. About half the ball past that 40-yard line, which was the 1st down marker. And Loyola off to a good start.
That's going to definitely fill out Coach Anthony Zeu's first game point, which is to have a good, strong, power running game. They're dominating the clock, which was his other thing, and they're certainly doing it well.
8:26 left in the first quarter. 1st and 10 for the Dons. High snap, but we're going to get a whistle. And it's going to be a flag on McDonogh.
Maybe that caused the high snap there. Good thing Jaden Moore didn't get hit. He seemed like he was about to before defense pulled out.
If they didn't jump early, that would have been trouble for Moore, as they were coming downhill on him. So it'll make it 1st and 5.
Don's sideline is getting quite excited. Fans here are hyped.
Moore in the shotgun on 1st and 5. Takes it and throws the screen to Elliott again, and Elliott's got room and fighting forward to the 31-yard line, a couple yards short of the marker.
That was a nice, good throw from Jaden Moore right there, picking up solid gain of 3 yards. The exact same play that they ran at the beginning of this drive. Wasn't quite as successful, but that might be because the Eagles knew what was coming, as they'd seen it before.
Loyola breaks the huddle with 4 receivers. Micah Robinson in the back, snap taken, deep drop for Moore, who steps up, throws it downfield for Marcus Hines, and he got a hand on it, but nothing going there, and it's 3rd down.
Seemed like Jaden Moore was preparing to possibly run up in the pocket, but after it collapsed around him, he tried to lob one deep, and it didn't quite work out in his favor. It seemed like Marcus Hines became more of a defender than a receiver.
Yeah, that was practically double coverage there, knocking that one away. Get another down. 3rd and short. Seems like it's 4-down territory in this part of the field, and that many yards to go. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. And movement up front again for McDonogh. And offside, it'll be a 1st down with those 5 yards.
That was rough for McDonogh right there. I mean, that is another free 5 yards for Loyola. And Loyola's sideline is certainly happy about that. That might just push them within field goal range for Connor Becks.
Line of scrimmage is the 28-yard line. Hines is in motion. Dropping back to throw Moore. He's going to throw it downfield for Marcus Hines, who makes the catch inside that 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal.
Hines was in motion. Defense didn't quite pick him up. He slipped within the middle of 4 different McDonogh defenders and was just able to haul it in. Took a big hit right there, but held on to the ball.
He was wide open through that zone, and a good throw from Jaden Moore just to hit him. Yeah, and Hines with a little bit of rack yardage to set up a 1st and goal.
Fantastic throw from Jaden Moore, like you said. A little bit to the side, could have been knocked down or intercepted, but it was right there.
Moore in the shotgun, 2 receivers bunched to his right. Robinson behind him, he takes it, now in trouble, and he's down. The ball came out. It came out and it looked like it was picked up by the Eagles at the 10-yard line.
Oh.
But now they're going to say it was recovered. Jaden Moore somehow got it back, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was. I had thought that the ball came out based off of contact with the ground, but there wasn't a lot of time to. There's not really a way for us to review that here.
Yeah, I didn't know if any really beanbag came out to call it a fumble. But it looked like Moore had it anyway.
It was a great recovery by him. Problem with your quarterback fumbling is normally everyone's turned away from the ball there, so quarterback's fumbling. Gotta hope that they recover it, and he did that time.
So we're gonna get a timeout. We'll be back, 6:24 left in the first quarter. And we're back here for 2nd and goal for the Dons.
See, after that fumble recovery by Jaden Moore, we are back here. Let's see if the Loyola can get close to the end zone.
Moore back to throw, throws it on the slant. Intended for Noah Bull, but it's incomplete, thrown a little behind him. Good coverage from the Eagles, and it's 3rd down and goal from about the 10-yard line.
Yeah, he did end up reaching back, Noah Bull. He was not able to haul it in, but it looked like he tried to get a one-hand catch. Would have been quite the reception, but was unable to pull it in. Throw was a little bit behind him there on the slant route.
Bull definitely one of the #1 targets for Jaden Moore, the senior. Here's a big 3rd and goal. Elliott motion right in front of Moore, then goes back the other way, and they're going to throw a screen here for Michael Robinson, who has room, and he's got a touchdown.
That right there was a great play from Jaden Moore. Good read. And there was no one on Micah Robinson. Got him in the backfield for that touchdown.
Done perfectly. Robinson using his speed to get through the space and going untouched.
That pass right there is a pretty difficult one because you don't want to lead your receiver too much and cause an incompletion, but you don't want to get him stopped in the backfield. Jaden Moore threw it perfectly there to give Micah Robinson enough room to run into the end zone.
Beck's on for the extra point. And he's got it.
And Connor Bex has been a great kicker so far this season.
7-zip the score. We'll be back in a few. Seven nothing. Michael Robinson, 10-yard reception, getting in for the touchdown to start Loyola off well. 6:13 left in the first quarter, and Connor Beck's on to kick this one away to the Eagles. Taken in again by Chase Green, the sophomore, trying to find room, and he's hit, spun around, and finally down around the 22-yard line. And that's where McDonogh will start out their offense.
That is almost an exact replica of McDonogh's last kick return. The coverage has been great from the Dons. And that one was brought in a little bit awkwardly by the kick returner there, over his head as opposed to what you would normally want to see, which is right in the center of the chest. And that definitely slowed down his return a little bit, allowing him to get brought down by multiple Dons. Now let's see how the McDonogh offense does. Their first drive was not nearly as successful as Loyola's, with only -7 yards total.
Preston Howard in the shotgun here. Man motioned in front of him, and they're going to fake the give to him, and he's going to run. That's his 3rd attempt to run it, and he's going to get about 5 yards to make it 2nd down.
That right there was another example of Loyola's defense just really pummeling the McDonogh run game so far. They haven't been able to get any big plays. I don't think there's been a single run that's been over 5 yards for McDonogh, and penalties have killed them throughout this game.
The line of scrimmage is the 27-yard line. We're going to see a give to Egby, and he's hit and taken down. Great tackling here early from the Dons. It'll be 3rd down and short.
Yeah, that tackle got the sidelines fired up right there. It's a pretty decent hit right there. Again, they just have been great, the Dons, about wrapping up McDonogh players, bringing them down with multiple Dons normally helping out with the tackle. It's been doing great so far.
Huddle breaks with 3 to the left and 1 to the right for Howard. Here's 3rd down and 3. Back to throw, throws it short, and he hit him on the stick up past the 35-yard line. It's a 1st down. Malachi Jones bringing that in.
That's definitely going to be some good news for McDonogh right there. With that first drive not going the way that they really wanted, it's definitely going to be a morale booster to see the first down on that quick curl route.
So the senior gets McDonogh their first down of the game. Line of scrimmage is the 36. Howard is going to fake the give, run to his left, and he's hit and taken down by Marcus Hines.
It looked like number 11 there, Santino Sanchez right there. He's a sophomore, missed his block and allowed for Preston Howard to get brought down by the Dons.
And the defense has held strong early for Loyola Blakefield.
Yeah, the run game hasn't been very fruitful for McDonogh. Passing game, however, has been decent so far. Let's see what they decide to do on the McDonogh side for this next play.
Here's 2nd down and about 9. Howard fakes it, throws across the middle, and he missed his man. Intended for Santino Sanchez, but he threw it too high, and it'll bring up a 3rd down and 9.
There was a lot of pressure coming in from the linebacker spot from Aiden Parson. He got a jump perfectly, sprinted right up the middle of the offensive line, and got in the face of Preston Howard.
Yeah, and you saw those linebackers creeping up there before that ball was snapped.
It's a good blitz from the Dons. Probably what caused that incompletion.
Howard continues to go in the shotgun here. Big 3rd down. Man motion in front of him, fakes the give to him. Time for Howard, now he's to run it, makes a move, and he's hit at the marker, and it looks like he got it.
Well, that got the McDonogh sidelines fired up after that one. Preston Howard made a smart decision there. A lot of his wide receivers were going deeper down the field, drawing the secondary away from the quarterback still. And making a good decision to scramble there after a hole opened up and picked up the 1st down.
So the chains move, ball at about the 46, 45-yard line for the Eagles. And Howard clearly wanting to use his legs early here, and he's done a good job. .2:29 left in the 1st quarter. Egby is going to get the carry, and he's up to midfield.
So far, McDonogh has, this drive at least, just been having small pickups that have eventually led to a 1st down, and doing exactly what Anthony Zayu would wanted his team to do, and have a good, strong running game. Owning the clock, they're doing very well at those 2 things.
So McDonogh has now worked the ball onto Loyola's side, starting to get the running game going.
5 yards to go.
2 to the left, 2 to the right for Preston Howard in the shotgun as he stands at his own 46-yard line. He's going to hand it off to Egby again, and Egby breaks all the tackle and goes straight down the middle of the field inside the 10-yard line and down at the 4.
That was a huge run for McDonogh right there, but it looks like one of their players is down. That is not the sight you want to see as a coach.
He broke the tackle and took it the whole way inside the 10, but unfortunately, it looks like he's down.
That was a great run by Egby right there. He broke a tackle right at the middle and was just able to create some separation between him and the defenders, and I believe it was... Oh yeah. But while we have a break here, we're going to quickly thank the Loyola Blakefield Community Partners Program, because Loyola Blakefield invites you to join our Blue and Gold Community Partners program. This program offers a direct way to support our Dons and their Blakefield experience while also establishing a close relationship with the school and our community. For more information, please visit loyolablakefield.org/community partners.
1:43 left in the first quarter. We'll take a break. And we're back. Stefan Egby walks off the field as the ball is spotted at the 5-yard line, breaking off for a big run there. The new running back is Chase Green, the sophomore for McDonogh, as Egby comes out. It's 1st and goal for the Eagles.
Let's see what they can do with the yards picked up by Egby there.
Snap, it's a give. Green can't find much room.
There's good tackling there from the Dons. Wrapped him up down low, hit him up high, prevented him from reaching over and getting to that goal line. They have 5 yards to go.
McDonogh working quickly here. Howard is going to give it to Green again, and Green doesn't get much again.
Ooh, only a 2-yard pickup there. This would be a crucial stop. This 3rd down, I'm guessing this is probably 4-down territory for the Eagles. Right up against the goal line. 50 seconds left in the quarter. Will they capitalize?
2 yards away from the goal line for the Eagles, trying to punch one in.
Breaking the huddle.
Big 3rd down here for the Eagles. Leaves a decision if they do not get it. But I think you're right, it is going to be 4th down territory with how much they have to go. Green gets the carry again, and Green is short again.
That is, again, just great tackling.
So that will conclude this first quarter. The Dons lead it 7-0. Jesuit community of Loyola University, Maryland, shares in the mission of the Worldwide Society of Jesus. This mission includes the service of faith and the promotion of justice and dialogue with cultures and with other religions. These values characterize its commitment to the educational postulate at Loyola University, Loyola Blakefield, Cristo Rey, and St. Ignatius Academy in Baltimore. So McDonogh has 1 yard to go here, 4th and goal, and they're going for it. And under center is Howard to try and punch one in, and he'll sneak it, and it's going to be close, and he's in. He just fell forward. Everyone held their breath for a second, but he crosses the plane to make it 7-6, and McDonogh on for the extra point.
Dons that time there were just trying to stop the forward progress. We're not able to beat the force of gravity as Preston Howard just had his entire offensive line bunch up to the center and pushed them and him into the end zone. Took a second,
I think Loyola saw it coming, just really not much you can do.
1 yard is not a lot of space.
Yeah. Sam Asplin for the extra point, and it's good.
Almost blocked.
7-7 the score, 11:56 left in the second quarter.
That was a good drive for McDonogh. They wasted most of the first quarter's time and got some points down at the end of it, although everyone had their breaths held for that 4th down play.
So the Eagles answer their 3 and out to start on their first possession with a touchdown, and now Loyola looking to keep the offense going as they started off with a touchdown on their first drive. They definitely have a diverse, I should say, offense. Definitely, switch it up.
Yeah, they definitely utilized a lot of different play calls there. Well, this is Loyola's first opportunity to get a kick return in. Let's see if they do a little bit better than McDonogh so far.
Zeke Jackson and Michael Robinson, the last 2 guys back there to receive it for Loyola. The kick is low over to Robinson, and this one is going to bounce. And if it went over the pylon, it's going to be a touchback, but it didn't. It took a bounce left and went, I guess, inside the 1, bounced out of bounds. So that'll be a flag, and I believe they'll start at the 40-yard line, the Dons. So that'll be a gift right there, a kick out of bounds.
Yeah, that is not what you want to see on your kickoff. That's going to drive a coach crazy right there because that is just an extra free 20 yards by 1 yard. That's not what you like to see. Ref threw the flag immediately, too. Sorry, that'll put them at the 35.
Yeah, it is going to be the 35-yard line.
See if Loyola can have a nice response to the Eagles' offensive plays.
Moore has twists as the last guy out there to his left. He's going to go with a read option, and he had nothing going. Forward progress has him down probably around the 32-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 12.
Jay Moore broke 1 tackle but was unable to break this second and dragged him back, I think, 10 yards. No, 25. That was not a very successful read option play right there. He tried to take it up the middle, didn't quite work out for him. That leads us to 2nd down and 13 yards.
Two receivers bunched out to the right and one to the left for Moore, who takes it and is going to throw it on the screen to Elliott. His 3rd catch of the game on a screen. It takes it up past the 35-yard line to make it 3rd down.
They have run that same play 3 times, as you said, but all 3 times to Elliott, and every time it's been a positive game, so McDonogh needs to find an answer to stop that. They made up for their lost yards on 1st down, but now it's 3rd and 9. A little bit of a long field for them here.
Ezra Carter comes in for Marcus Hines. Definitely another one of the main targets for Jaden Moore. Snap taken. Moore looks for Robinson now. He's going to go on a screen for Powell, who jumps up to catch it. but then is taken down by Quan Williams, the senior of McDonogh, and a 3-and-out for Loyola now, and it'll bring on Bex to punt it away.
That throw right there, he faked it to, I believe, Micah Robinson, tried to loft it to Powell, and they were all over that on McDonogh's side.
And it looks like that first down play with the loss of yardage on the run from Jaden Moore really just ruined, I guess, that set of downs, and is going to lead to a punt from Connor Bex. Low snap, does get it away. This ball bounces just inside the 45-yard line and is going to be down by Ezra Carter on the sideline at the 42, and that's where the McDonogh offense will get going. 9:41 left in the second quarter.
That right there was a pretty good punt with a little bit of a low snap right there. He was able to get it off. But McDonogh still has great field positioning on this next play. Let's see if they can capitalize off of that.
Howard in the shotgun. 3 to his right, 1 to his left. Takes the snap, is going to fake the give, throw it left, and it's intercepted by Marcus Hines, who is now taken down from behind at the 39, and it looks like he's going to get 15 with a horse collar.
That was a tipped ball right there. It just set it right into Marcus Hines, right into his arms, and he was just able to get a couple yards and was brought down awkwardly there. I believe you're right, that is a horse collar. And that has injected some serious hype into the Loyola sidelines right there. They're right back in this game.
Yep, definitely tipped at the line and just fell into his arms.
And that's going to be extra yards for that penalty right there, giving Loyola the better field positioning.
And Preston Howard definitely upset with that play, but again, you know, it's tough when it's tipped at that line of scrimmage. It was a dangerous throw anyway, though.
Yeah, he did have the screen open, but he didn't see that option, threw it, got tipped, and just an interception from Marcus Hines. That is a huge game changer here with 9 minutes and 33 seconds left in this second quarter.
So Loyola offense comes on 4 yards away from the red zone.
And their last offensive drive did not go as well, but keep in mind they are well within field goal range for Connor Beck, so barring a turnover, they should be able to get some points on the board.
Snap taken, Moore looking deep for Leo Twist, and that's intercepted. Picked off in the end zone by Niles Riding.
What horrible timing for me. I mean, that was not the best of throws right there, right into number 22's arms, and that'll do the exact opposite of what their interception did for Loyola. Back-to-back interceptions.
Yeah.
Huh.
Don't see that a lot.
No, you do not. That was a deep throw right there, trying to strike early, but really what that did was give up easy points for Loyola.
And if he could get Twist over towards that sideline, he probably had a touchdown, but he just threw it too far inside. And that was pretty easy for Niles Riding, the senior, to pick that one off. So Howard's interception doesn't mean much. And now ball at the 20. The McDonogh offense looking to get something going here. Egby is back onto the field, and he's going to push forward for about 3 or 4. So his injury showing that doesn't do much. Only out for a couple of plays. It'll be second down and 7.
That's got to be quite crushing for the Loyola defense to give your offense that ball back only to have to go right back on the field.
Didn't give him any breather.
Jaden Moore definitely looks a little bit discouraged after that. Hopefully his next drive will be a little bit more successful, but now let's see if McDonogh can capitalize off their team's interception.
The senior fakes the give to his receiver and then is going to give it to Egby, who is down at the 25-yard line. It looks like the ball may have been ripped out, but they're going to rule Egby down.
Oh, man.
Tried to play it. They were taking that the other way.
They certainly thought they had another takeaway there, but didn't turn out that like that. Now that would have been crazy. But Egby's running game this drive has not been quite successful as his last time with that big run play. Let's see if they go run or pass here. Motion there kind of threw the defense off, but not enough for them to actually pick up a significant amount of yards. Preston Howard talking to his receivers before this play.
He stands at the 20-yard line here for a big third down. The senior's back to throw, looking right, moving right. He's in trouble. That ball came out, picked up it by McDonogh. Now they're going to try and run to get the first down, and he runs over a man, and he may have got it.
That was
Anthony Redfern, the freshman. Unbelievable.
I mean, that is
And he got it. Wow.
Going to be crushing for the Dons right there.
That may be one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
That was good awareness by him right there, not to just fall on the ball there and get possession, but also to pick it up and run. That's going to be crushing for the defense. You hate to see the ball be fumbled but and not recovered by the defense as a Don's coach there, but really that's just great plays by the McDonogh offense.
That'll change some momentum here.
Absolutely.
What a way to get a first down.
It's a really good strip right there.
The left tackle bringing it up the whole way.
Wow.
He looks like he could be a running back.
Absolutely. Oh, Preston
Keeping
Howard.
it is Howard, and he's hit, only gets about 2.
Surprisingly, that was probably one of their best runs of the game. Well, second best.
That's an easy turnover. Let's go, Dons. He don't want it, Dons.
Sideline getting fired up for this 2nd down and 8 play. Boosters are here too for the Dons, so a lot of extra support. They've been showing up to a fair amount of games.
Chase Green is the running back here for 2nd down and long. Howard is going to go on the screen. Catch made behind the line of scrimmage, but then getting tripped up was Malachi Jones, and the senior is down at the 29-yard line to make it 3rd and about 11.
And it was quite literally tripped up by Santino Sanchez, the sophomore, number 11 there. Seemed to, on his block, put his leg out a little bit too much, tripped him up, and that was a big loss for McDonogh. Another 3rd down. Let's see if there's another fumble here.
5:36 left in this first half. Snap taken. Howard rolling to his right. Now looking to run, and he's got some room up past the 40-yard line and down around the 45. First down, Eagles.
They couldn't put a stop to that quarterback scramble from Howard. Another smart play there.
And so patient there from Howard, finding the hole and then just taking it. Looks like he's effortless with his run. And ball at the 45-yard line of McDonogh, the 2nd first down.
For the Dons on defense, you've really got to put a good stop to these 3rd down plays, because eventually this Eagles offense will take advantage and run a big play right up the gut.
And they have converted some 3rd downs with running and 3rd down and longs with their legs. So
absolutely,
that's definitely been a trouble for Loyola as Green gets 3 yards on the first down carry. And while it was about, 3rd and 4 when Redfern picked it up and took it for the first down. But, I mean, he had to run about 10 yards to get that first. So
these are some long running plays that are just, I mean, all of them have spawned from throwing. So definitely throws off the defense. If you can't cover the throw and you have to also expect the run, it's difficult.
Here's 2nd down and 6. The senior throws it to the left on the screen, and it's dropped.
Oh.
Intended for Jefferson Exenor.
Yeah,
right to his hands and just dropped it.
He had some room to run in front of him, but, you know, obviously he dropped that ball, resulted in no gain. But the defense, definitely thankful that he wasn't able to hold on to that one.
So another third down for this McDonogh offense.
See what they do here.
Third of the drive.
3rd and 6.
Howard stands in the pocket, plenty of time, rolling to his right, throws it. It's caught by Egby, who makes a cut, and then reaching for the first, and I believe he's a yard short. He was definitely down as he did lose the ball, and I assume McDonogh's going to have to go for this.
Yeah, that is the question. Do they want to try and capitalize on the lead or pin Loyola back?
Fourth down and less than a yard.
It's getting windy out here. Yeah, they're definitely going for it. Preston Howard is still on the field. This is an opportunity for Loyola to get decent field position if they're able to put a stop to this. There's 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second quarter before halftime.
2 to the left, 2 to the right for Howard, who's under center. They better watch the sneak here, and that's exactly what he's going to do, and he's going to get it and then stay on his feet, and he's still running. That's unbelievable. He's inside the 30. He's still getting pushed. He's down to the 25-yard line. He gets 20 on a quarterback sneak.
Wow. Quarterback sneak might be their best play so far. It's gotten them a touchdown and 20-yard gain. I mean, Loyola definitely expected it, but this offensive line has done a fantastic job for McDonogh to be able to push through the Loyola defense and get some solid space up the middle.
And this McDonogh run game has just been incredible so far. They've really been the anchor, as Howard has not really thrown the ball too much.
Loyola's keeping this game close, though. It's only short gains, except for that one.
Handoff to Egby, and he's taken down a little short of the 20-yard line. And there's a man down to Morris Walker, the junior for McDonogh. We'll take a break.
Walker is part of the offensive line.
So Tamaris Walker gets himself off the field with his legs, as it'll be second down at about the 20-yard line.
Walks off the field.
2:17 left in this first half.
Second down and 5 yards. Let's see if they can extend this drive as they've been doing for the last, I think, 4 or 5 minutes. It's been a crazy long drive. Crazy drive in general.
Sanchez's motion, and he's going to get it on the end around. He's got space to run. Cuts out to the left. He's inside the 10 and knocked out of bounds by Nicholas Dubois. So it'll be first and goal for McDonogh. Sanchez has been in motion a lot in the game and finally getting the carry there and the first down.
And McDonogh definitely capitalized off that break, regrouped, and are now picking up solid yards. Loyola's defense really needs to start to put a stop to this because the McDonogh, what they've been doing so far is just a couple of run plays, maybe a pass play, and really just getting lucky with some of these plays to keep picking up big chunks of yards. Longest quarterback sneak I've ever seen.
One to the right, to the left for Howard. He stands just short of the 15-yard line. Sanchez motioned. The give goes to Egby, and he's hit. Doesn't get much, a yard or two. It's second down. And he really hasn't found a lot of room other than that big run to get McDonogh inside the 5-yard line and then eventually punching it on fourth down and goal.
Egby has been wrapped up a lot so far this game. But that one big running game definitely helped his stats. Second down and 9.
Howard remains in the shotgun. I believe he's only been under center for his 2 quarterback sneaks. Howard motions Sanchez, and he's going to get the run, and he's going to get hit. Nothing going there for McDonogh, and it's third down.
Tried to duck underneath number 70 for the Dons, was not able to escape the grasp of Trevor Szymanski, and was brought down.
So Loyola is going to call timeout.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank First National Bank. So First National Bank is proud to be a sponsor of Loyola Blakefield Athletics, home of the Dons. At First National Bank, we believe that doing the right thing for our customers starts with making our communities even better to live and work, and that the best way to do that is to get involved. Our involvement with Loyola Blakefield and the athletics program is just one example of how First National Bank gives back to local communities everywhere. Please stop by our local branch in Towson at 1 West Pennsylvania Avenue or visit our other branches throughout Greater Baltimore and Mid-Atlantic region. You may also visit us online at www.fnbonline.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
So you would think Loyola has to defend the run here, as McDonogh really hasn't had any passing game here. And it's 3rd and 9, so you want to be cautious of the pass, but that's exactly what they want you to think.
Precisely. What we've seen so far is a lot of passing plays that have broken out to running plays, like that fumble on the first offensive third down that ended up being, I think, like a 10-yard gain. I don't even know what it was. And then that next play, which 20-yard quarterback sneak. These are long plays. There was a scramble from Preston Howard. We'll really see what they do here.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Howard in the shotgun. He's got Egby as his back. He takes the snap. He's to throw. Rolling to his right. He's in trouble. Staying on his feet, and now he's not. Taken down by Andrew Duval. And he got away from him for a moment, but then finally taken down. And 48 seconds left in the second quarter. Loyola is going to call another timeout. And that they now have 1 remaining, trying to get points before the end of this first half.
That was a drive killer right there, that sack for the McDonogh offense. Whereas they could have possibly picked up a small amount of yards and thought about going for it. This is going to be a much longer field goal than it would have been. And honestly, I don't know you Brooks, but if I'm a coach, I'm thinking that 3 points on this drive is going to be a little bit disappointing for how long it's been and how hard they've worked to get down there. And
it seems Preston Howard really wanted to use his legs as that pocket got a little bit clogged, and he ran to his right immediately.
Yeah, you can't escape some sacks, though. That was an example of one of those.
So Asplin on with the field goal. It's about 38 yards. Snap, good hold. The kick is up, and it is right down the middle to make it 10-7 Eagles.
So for as much as it sucks to be down in a game, you have to remember that Loyola definitely stopped the touchdown there. It's not that big of a deficit for them, and they have about 42 seconds to try and get a drive started going down the other way for McDonogh.
Yeah, and it's the whole concept of bend, don't break. Good job of the Dons to do it there. And now they have time to get points before the end of the half. And really, I mean, they went 3 and out on one of their drives and then threw an interception. Just not a great throw from Moore. And they were at McDonogh's 24-yard line, just a missed opportunity. But on their first drive, they really worked down the field. So I think this offense definitely has a good chance to get something going here, get points before the end of the half.
I mean, one plus side of throwing a pick on your first play, you're going to be fresh. You're going to be ready for this next drive.
Yep. And Jaden Moore definitely can throw the ball.
We've seen that time and time again.
This kick not great. This is out of bounds again.
Wow.
On that left sideline. It'll be at the 35-yard line for Loyola. That's the second one we've seen 2 in a row for the Eagles. Kicking that one away was Drew Marson.
Yeah, Marson, that's a rough kick right there. I mean, you really don't want to have it go out of bounds in any situation on the kickoff, and he's done it twice so far.
Yep, no rotation on that ball.
Now let's see, last time that Loyola had this kind of field position, they were not able to capitalize with that 3 and out, so we'll see how they handle this next drive with only 42 seconds left to go and 1 timeout.
Line of scrimmage is the 35-yard line. Ball on the right hash. Moore trying to get something going here for the Dons. He's got Twist and Noah Bull to his right, and Carter and Elliott to his left.
Question here is, do you go deep on this play, or do you just kind of run the clock out, go conservative?
I think they're definitely going. And we're going to get a flag, and we're going to get an offside on McDonogh. So that'll give them a free 5.
That's good, although what that did was give away their play call there. All 4 of their receivers ran straight down the field. Definitely trying to go for a big chunk of yards on that play. They ended up getting 5. Only 1 second.
41 seconds left in the second quarter. Loyola at their own 40. Moore drops back to throw. Throws it down the field. He's got a man open. It's Bull, but he just missed him. And that would have taken Loyola into the Eagles' territory, but they couldn't get one there.
Just a little bit too far. Bull had his hands outreach, but was not able to pull that one in. A little bit low. Connor Beck's on the sideline, though, is warming up because they're aiming to get within field goal range and tie this game up.
Your second down, or not 10, 5.
Thanks to that offsides penalty.
The sophomore throws it over to the right, and it's dropped. Leo Twist trying to go with a possession catch on the sideline, but he just couldn't haul it in.
In their last game, Twist had a couple of big plays with a couple of decent catches, but on that one, it was definitely just a flat-out drop right there. I mean, he would have had them within Eagles territory, wasn't able to haul it in, but hopefully they can bounce back from that on this 3rd down and 5. 33 seconds left to go in the second quarter.
So 3rd down. Jaden Moore stands around the 35. Big one here. Back to throw. He's in trouble, rolling to his left. Now going to throw it back across the middle. Noah Bull, 1st down. Down at the 46-yard line. That'll stop the clock. 24 seconds left in the second quarter. They got to get moving here. Moore looking to spike it, and he will.
Right there, that was a huge play there. They got back to the line quickly, picked up a solid amount of yards, extended the drive, and they're obviously not in field goal range unless Connor Bex can somehow hit an almost 60-yarder. But they are getting close.
So those timeouts used by Coach Zayu may prove to be very, very important to getting points at the end of the half, but they still have yards to go here. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. For Jaden Moore, his back is Micah Robinson. Drops back to throw, under pressure, running up the middle. He's going to use that room. He's going to stay on his feet. Now he loses the ball, and it's picked up and being taken the other way by the Eagles. And then a good tackle to save it from the Dons.
There are flags on the field, though.
Flag does come in Saving that was Billy Dwan, I believe, for the Dons. He's down inside the 35. Jaden Moore looks like he's just trying to do too much. His second turnover of the game. 8 seconds left in the second quarter. I believe this penalty is going to be on the return.
It's on McDonogh.
Yeah, it's on McDonogh. Some kind of personal foul.
Ooh, but those timeouts now seem to be a curse rather than a blessing for the Dons, giving McDonogh a possibility for more points on the board with 8 seconds left until the half. Let's see if they decide to take a big shot here or if they just want to run the clock down. I'd be surprised if they do that, though. Where's the ball going to be spotted? As a crusher for the Dons offense right there. Definitely hoping to get some points. Had a big play before it, and Jaden Moore was able to break one tackle, but on that second one, it was a smart move by the Eagles to try and strip the ball there.
So the ball will be at the 49-yard line of Loyola for the Eagles.
That might be a crucial penalty here.
Maybe a Hail Mary try.
I mean, depends on if Preston Howard can throw the ball, 49 yards down the field? Probably can.
So the offense is out. They have all 3 timeouts.
With only 8
seconds. If they want to do something short and then call timeout. Interesting with 8 seconds. How a run play, I don't know if that's going to be enough time. Probably about 10 yards at the most. And then if the kicker can even kick that far. Or just trying to get in position to throw one down the field. Doesn't look like they're going Hail Mary here. 2 receivers right to the left. Snap taken. Looking, plenty of time for Howard. Throws it. Man open. It's caught inside the 40, out of bounds. But the clock shows zeros. Making the catch there for McDonogh was Caden Harris.
Looks like the Eagles are trying to plead their case for an extra second on the clock, but I don't think they're going to get it.
The ball is being spotted.
Dons are running to the locker room.
Yeah, Dons are coming off the field.
Refs are discussing if that play was over before the second, though.
I thought they had a second left, but, I mean, it isn't the NFL, so.
Well, this is
and they're putting
discussed.
1 second back on.
Wow. Get the Dons out of the locker room.
And Coach Z doesn't like that.
I don't blame him.
I mean, the horn didn't sound before he was out of bounds.
That is true.
So I think that is the right decision. So the ball is at about the 38-yard line for McDonogh with 1 second left.
Both teams are huddled up here after McDonogh, I believe, called a timeout to regroup. Maybe they didn't. They're definitely not in field goal range still. Discussing their options here.
So what a scene this is right here. It would be wild if McDonogh would find ways to get points after they add a second back on the clock. It's really been a wild game.
This second quarter has been chock full of plays that has our jaws dropping here. But let's see if they can add one more before this second quarter concludes. Loyola's got 3 men deep back for the secondary.
Yep.
Absolutely a Hail Mary. No question about it.
So Howard in the shotgun, 3 to his left, 1 to his right, takes it. Now running backwards, has room out to his left. He's going to get a shot to the end zone. Incomplete. And that'll conclude this first half of action. What a wild first half. 10-7.
Wow.
McDonogh leads it over Loyola. We will be back after this half. 1-800-GOT-JUNK is the world's largest junk removal service. They make the ordinary business of junk removal exceptional by sending a team of 2 friendly, capable pros who will do all of the removal from anywhere inside or out, and they'll even finish up with a thorough broom cleanup. Up to 60% of the items they collect are donated or recycled, and if you call before 2 p.m., they guarantee same-day service within 90 minutes of your call. From one item to many truckloads, nothing is too much to ask. Stop staring at that junk pile. Call them today. They are available 7 days a week until midnight. So as we get this second half going, 10-7, McDonogh leads. Loyola scored first, but then answered by the Eagles, and then a couple of turnovers. McDonogh got a field goal, and then a turnover right at the half by Jaden Moore with his fumble. Had the Loyola drive stunted, and we're at 10-7.
Right now, Loyola's offense has got to get something going. I think they get the ball at half because McDonogh started with it, but those turnovers were really just a killer to the drives right there. Their defense has been on the field for the majority of the first half, so they need a break here. I mean, obviously, halftime gave them a little bit of a breather, but you can't just throw them right back on the field. Turnovers have got to get pulled down for Loyola. For McDonogh, though, they just got to keep doing what they're doing with a good, strong running game with some passes in there.
Yeah, and I think it should be a better second half for this Loyola defense, knowing that they can't really throw the ball with McDonogh. I mean, they have to prepare for the run, and obviously that's easier said than done. But without a really throwing threat, it'll make the game a lot easier for this Loyola defense.
Yeah, you're right. McDonogh in the first half seemed to really avoid the pass game. I don't know why that is so far, but there's got to be some explanation. But Loyola has not. That has resulted in 1 interception, but also some solid pickups from Jaden Moore, who's been having I guess, iffy game so far. We'll see if he can improve upon his first half performance.
Yeah, hasn't really got going with his legs at all. And he had that good first drive through to Michael Robinson, who ran it in for a touchdown. But really, other than that, the 2 turnovers, and I mean, went 3 and out right before that. So he just has not had a great game so far. But Loyola will receive the second half kickoff, so he'll get an opportunity to get going. But he's definitely got to be frustrated with his first half performance.
Absolutely. Jaden was one of those guys that I talked to before the game, and he was especially excited for this one. I asked him what his key points for the game, and all he had to say was wanted to win, baby. So hopefully he can get that done. Currently down 3, though, so Obviously, they're hoping to get within field goal range and possibly a little bit more. But you got to remember, it was crucial, that interception that they had earlier, because not only did that result in McDonogh getting 3 points, but that gave up their own opportunity for 3 points as they were within field goal range during it. So you got to wonder how that's going to affect the morale of the Dons here.
Yeah, and also McDonogh on third down has been great, getting some big plays. I mean, you obviously saw the fumble and then taken for 10 yards by that was, what was his name?
Redford.
Anthony Redfern, yeah. So he fumbled back and then picked it up, took it 10 yards, ran over a guy. That was big momentum. But, I mean, really, with running the ball so much, they don't get a lot of momentum, but they do get some, big plays. Egby had a big run. I mean, a QB sneak on fourth down went for 20 yards for Preston Howard.
Can't believe that.
Preston Howard. So they just got to, not let those big run plays happen and just adjust really their offense to say, hey, make them throw the ball and make them beat you. With that arm of Preston Howard.
The Dons have been doing.
McDonogh is getting ready to kick it away.
The Dons have been doing pretty good so far on their kick returns. I mean, they haven't had to work much for it. Let's see if this one goes out of bounds as well, or if he'll be able to kick his kick in the middle. Oh, there he goes.
This one taken in by Zeke Jackson, who runs right up the middle, spins, stays on his feet, and still going. Now going to try and get pushed forward, and he's going to be down at about the 32-yard line, and that's where the Loyola offense will come out. And I guess try and avoid a turnover this time.
Oh. I think McDonogh thought that they ripped the ball out. The refs disagree.
$11:49. In the third quarter.
I mean, that was the first McDonogh kick that has not gone out of bounds. And
yeah, well, their first one didn't, I don't think. Well,
I don't think they had. They had a punt. That's what it was. They had a punt that did not go out of
No,
bounds.
right, no. You're right.
But that one was a good return from Loyola, giving him a good spot on the 33-yard line, I believe. Let's see if their offense can get started here in the second half.
So Moore is under center. And he's going to hand it off to Micah Robinson, who loses yards.
Micah Robinson had that earlier touchdown on the screen pass, but the run game has not been getting fired up so far, which, if I do remember, was Coach Anthony Zayo's one of his key points was trying to have a good, strong running game. They haven't been able to establish that except for on the first drive. So let's see if they can get that going because
and it was really, the passing on the first drive that got it going, but
yeah, their passing offense has been pretty threatening for Loyola, but they haven't really been able to capitalize on anything.
And these drives are going to matter now because with the way McDonogh plays, they're going to run down the clock with the amount they run, with how much they run the ball. This throw is to the left side for Bull, and Bull staying on his feet, but then run out of bounds.
Ooh, that was a risky play.
Good defense from McDonogh, bringing their reinforcements to get that going for nothing. And it's third down and long.
That ball was just thrown a little bit behind Bull there, resulting in him needing to fight to even just to get back 1 yard, I believe. But that was a risky maneuver by Bull. He spun backwards, then started running forward. So luckily he didn't get brought down farther back, losing yards. But this is going to be a 3rd and 12.
Ball at the 31-yard line. Jaden Moore has 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. He's in the shotgun. His back is Micah Robinson. Takes the snap, throws it right immediately, but we're going to get a flag and a false start on Loyola, and that's just killer. Now it's 3rd and even longer.
Yeah, McDonogh's had a bit of a problem with those kinds of penalties, but I believe that that's Loyola's first one.
Yeah.
With the jumpiness, and that is not going to come at a good time.
And that's a crucial 5 yards. Not the way they want to start this half.
Not only that, but they just kind of showed their cards there. They threw a screen, and now McDonogh might be expecting that, as they've done that a couple times this game.
And do they go for this, throw one past that first down marker, or do they, just kind of sit back and prepare for the punt?
Maybe something over the middle.
And they do go over the middle, and it's almost intercepted.
Wow, I need to stop guessing things. Wow.
That was Luke Miller who had a chance at it, but he dropped it. And that was my worry going into it, trying to force one in, getting the first down. And a good read from Miller. He just couldn't bring it in.
Fantastic
and Jaden
read.
Moore avoids one right there as McDonogh comes on to punt one away.
Seemed like Luke Miller had the same thought process as me, but was not able to haul it in. In all fairness, I don't think I would have been able to haul it in either.
Well, maybe catch it, but not get to that point.
No. Or make the team.
Beck's the punt, and this one bounces backwards towards midfield and down by Giannis Kligas.
Good job by Giannis Kligas fielding it.
10:42 left in the third quarter. The McDonogh offense takes the field with a good opportunity.
See what happens here. So, as you said earlier, McDonogh's offense has done a lot of run plays, grinding down the clock, and is pummeling the defense. But we'll see if they try to throw it a little bit more or if they stick with that same strategy. Also keep in mind, Preston Howard is lined up in the shotgun for almost every single one of his plays.
Yeah. Besides his QB sneaks, really. 2 to the right for him, 1 to the left. Snap. It's a give to Egby, who's running to his right and then trying to go forward. And delivering the hit was A.J. Szymanski, and then finishing it off was Nick Dubois.
Yeah, I mean, Egby had someone tracking him down almost the second he got that ball, but they were not able to bounce out to the outside. Loyola, good tackling there. Only allowed him to get 2 yards in that play.
2nd and 8, McDonogh on to the Loyola side of the field. Howard stands at about his own 45-yard line. Egby is the back for him. Takes the snap. He's back to throw. Throws it on the curl, and that's a great catch there from Caden Harris, the sophomore. And hitting him was Maurice Barksdale, but he couldn't get it out. It'll be 3rd down and 4.
Not only that, but it was a good job by Maurice Barksdale to be able to keep him from gaining extra yards there. His teammates were giving him some high fives after that tackle.
So here's a big 3rd down. Howard in the shotgun. Oh, that's killer. A.J. Szymanski jumped, and that's 5 yards. That should give McDonogh the 1st down and move those chains.
Again, that
And it will.
Szymanski instantly realized that he had made a mistake there, and that was a killer one.
Didn't even try and get back. He just kind of stopped, and he knew it.
Ooh. I mean, as I said earlier, McDonogh had a lot of those in the first half, but so far Loyola has been a lot less disciplined in this second half with the jumpiness at the line.
The line of scrimmage is the 39-yard line.
Oh, there's some pressure from
The
Szymanski.
senior is to throw it. He's telling his guys to go down the field, and his throw is way, way low. That was intended for Malachi Jones.
There's some talking at the middle
Yeah,
there.
some jawing going on.
It's a late hit on Preston Howard. Not enough to draw a flag, though, but definitely got some tensions high. That's what happens in these close games.
Yeah, get the fans going.
Fans are getting into it.
Yep,
Might be able to catch some of that.
getting a little chippy.
There's some
2nd
good
and
pressure.
10. Howard in the shotgun. 3 receivers left, 1 to his right. Snap, read option. He's got room to run, and he's got a 1st down. And he's pumped up, kind of rubbing it in the Dons' faces.
Yeah, you got to be careful. The coaches are especially telling them to watch it there. You don't want to get a taunting penalty. There's a lot of unsportsmanlike conduct in St. Paul versus Loyola's game. But that was a great read option from Howard. He had a little bit of pressure. Didn't catch the number, but he definitely threw one of the defenders off for Loyola. And broke to the right, picked up a solid gain.
Ball at the 26-yard line here.
Although you can't
Fans getting chippy.
get chippy near the boosters, though.
2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Green is to the right of Howard, and he gets the carry, and he gets a couple.
That was pretty much the opposite effect of their last thing. Not only did they hand it off to Green, but he was brought down after only a short amount of gain.
Green and Egby have been the dual backs here for McDonogh in this game. They haven't done too much in the game. Egby had his one big run, but Preston Howard, he's really found a way with his legs
Absolutely.
to get some nice runs. He hasn't had too many short ones. Once he takes off, he gets some
Somehow
nice little chunks.
Yet again, QB sneak for 20 yards. Can't let that one go.
Yeah, his shortest one was a touchdown with the QB sneak. He's back to throw here, rolling to his right, stopping now, rolling to his right again, stopping again. He's in trouble, and he gets one thrown away. His leg was tied up, and they just couldn't get him hit up top, and he got it away. And it's 3rd and 8. Huge down right here.
Great job throwing that one away for Preston Howard. He had a man on him for what seemed like an eternity, but was not brought down. Threw it out of bounds. Smart play.
Ball is at the 23-yard line. Preston Howard, gotta watch his legs here. But again, I mean, he has not really had many throwing attempts, even when he's back to pass.
Yeah,
and none for really any gains, you know.
I mean, there's not been a single big passing play for McDonogh so far. Now, with my luck, they'll have a big passing play now.
Don't jinx it. Excuse me, the ball is at the 28, not the 23. No, it is at the 23, excuse me. Snap, they fake the give. Howard is to run it, and he's gonna have the first down.
That was a good
Tough to bring down, gets close to that 10-yard line, just short of it.
It's a good run by Howard there. Again, using his legs, and really refused to be brought down there, picking up a couple extra yards. He has a lot of good plays when it comes to carrying defenders.
The senior's got a big frame, and Loyola has just not found a way to tackle him.
Not only that, but with the option plays with their other run threats, such as Sanchez and Egby. Those read options are killer for the defense. Just like that.
Egby gets the carry and doesn't get much going. Again, it hasn't been the running backs. It's been Preston Howard boosting this run game.
2nd down and 6. I'm guessing they'll probably do another option run on this one, but who knows?
The chains are still out there, but it's about a yard separating the goalpost and the first down marker. 6:18 left in the 3rd quarter. Line of scrimmage is the 6. The give is to Egby, finding room and finding the end zone for 6.
Flag down.
There is a flag down.
They did not motion touchdown, though. That might be brought back.
Yep. And it will. It's a holding on McDonogh.
Oh.
So that'll back them up 10.
That is killer.
So it'll be 2nd down and about 16, I believe, from that goal line. Yep, 16 yards from the goal line.
Again, penalties for both teams have been killer on this drive. Remember, A.J. Szymanski's jump extended it, and so far that brought a touchdown back and made it 2nd and 16 to get that first down. Whole different story now. Loyola's probably looking to apply some pressure.
Here's second down and very long. Howard is going to give it to Green. Green finding some room, runs into a man, stays on his feet, and gets inside the 10 to make it third down and goal from about the 8.
That does not give them back all the yards that they lost from that penalty, but it certainly helps. It's 3rd and 8. Now remember, if they do get within the 1 yard line, they will get a refreshing of the downs, and that would mean
Yeah, no, it
virtual.
isn't goal. You're correct. It isn't third down and goal. There is still a first down marker.
Now that would be a backbreaker for the Dons defense.
Crowd getting loud here. Huge third down. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for Preston Howard, who's in the shotgun. His back is Green. He motions him out to the left. Now he's looking to run it. Stops, runs to his right, gets some room to run, and he dives, and he's out of bounds, very close to the first down marker, which is still there, but it's going to be 4th down.
They're saying he stepped out of bounds at the 2 yard line, I think. 4th and 1.
Yep, out of bounds at the 2. First down is the 1.
Now this might be another cute quarterback sneak.
Yep.
They don't need 20 yards.
And might as well just load up front. Again, not really any throws have been completed here. 5:11 left in the 3rd.
This is a crucial play here. If they're able to pick up even just 1 yard, it's almost a guaranteed touchdown.
This is huge. Absolutely huge.
Now remember, it is 7-10. McDonogh is winning by only 3 points here, so Loyola is obviously looking to prevent a touchdown.
Yep, and he's under center. They got to watch it, and he goes with the sneak, and I believe he does get it. Is he into the end zone, though?
There's a lot of movement down there.
He is. It's a touchdown.
Quarterback sneak is
the best play.
got to be the best play, yeah.
2 touchdowns and a 20-yard run, and it's 16-7 Eagles.
Preston Howard has been having himself a fantastic game, even without throwing the ball for any big completions. I don't even know if he's had a completion this game for more than like 5 yards. And they're lining up. Score now is 7 Dons, 16 Eagles.
Here's Asplin to make it a 10-point lead for McDonogh. It's good. 17-7 the score. 5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. We'll take a break here on the Loyola Sports Network. So Asplin on to kick it away for McDonogh. They have a 10-point lead, 2 touchdowns for Preston Howard in this game so far, 2 quarterback sneaks.
His scrambling and his quarterback sneaks have been really crushing for the defense here. They have not been able to stop Preston Howard's legs. They've stopped his arm, but pretty much everyone except for Howard has been wrapped up by the defense, but the dual threat that Howard poses of being able to run just option play after option play, picking up yards in small chunks. It's really difficult. Fans are getting into it.
Asplin gets this one away into the hands of Zeke Jackson. Finds room up the middle, makes a move, and he's down just short of the 30.
Nice play by Jackson there. Loyola's offense has not been doing too well this game, to say the least.
2 3-and-outs, 2 turnovers, and their first drive was the touchdown, and They have to get it going here. There's not a lot of time left considering that McDonogh is going to juice that clock with the run game they have, and Loyola really not finding a way to stop it.
Now, as well as McDonough's offense has been doing with chewing the clock and getting right now 17 points on the board, this game for McDonogh has been the definition of defense wins championships, only allowing a single touchdown.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 turnovers for them. They've been playing smart.
Yeah,
and
and
they've
almost
been
3.
playing well.
Moore's got to be a little bit more disciplined here if they want to get anything going. He's in the shotgun here on 1st and 10. He's going to throw it short for Bull, who catches it low, turns upfield, and gets room to run. And he gets 9 up close to the 40-yard line.
Big hit on Bull there, but he was able to hold on the ball and prevent another fumble.
Okay. So 2nd and 1.
This is going to be an important drive because normally most teams looking at the clock with 4 minutes and 30 seconds about left in the 3rd quarter would think that they have a couple more drives before this game's over. But with McDonogh's run game being so successful at chewing clock and getting yards, this is almost a must-score drive for the Dons.
Yep. And a field goal is fine here, but touchdown is ideal. Field goal makes it 1 possession. Moore throws it left, and that's intercepted. He was looking for Ezra Carter, and he didn't have much open. Demetrius Smith, the junior, taking that away. His 2nd pick of the game, his 3rd turnover, and with 4:02 left in the 3rd quarter, McDonogh's got it.
This game is currently seeming to be almost a nightmare for Jaden Moore. After a good drive to start it off, it's been 2 picks, a couple of fumbles. Not the best.
Ball at Loyola's 47, and this has just been not great throwing the ball for Jaden Moore. That could have been his 3rd pick. And now short field, this is trouble.
Now, as we were talking about earlier, Preston Howard on the scrambles have been killer. Got to think, is there any way for the Dons to stop him on this drive?
Egby is the back for Preston Howard. Motion Sanchez, who gets the carry and doesn't have anything. Shane Elliott hitting him behind the line and taking him the whole way back to McDonough's side of the field. Forward progress will have him with a loss of about 1.
It was a good play, able to contain him behind the line and then push him back to prevent him from actually gaining any more yards. It's a 4-yard loss right there.
2nd down and 14. McDonogh now on their own side. Howard in the shotgun, 3:07 left. Sanchez motioned.
Howard again.
Keeping it is Howard, and he's getting room up past the original line of scrimmage to make it 3rd down at about 9.
Now
it's going to be 7, actually.
Loyola here, I mean, they have let McDonogh capitalize on 3rd down after 3rd down, and this isn't by no means 3rd down and short, but they've let him get away with getting longer 1st downs throughout this game. So they really got to stop him here and get the ball back to their offense without letting McDonogh grind the clock down.
So it's said to be 3rd down and 6. McDonogh has done a great job of converting that throughout the game.
A turnover
Another
here would be
one
crucial.
here. Got to look for Howard scrambling.
Possibly a quarterback spy.
Snap.
Blitz.
Howard throws it left, and he completes the pass inside the 30-yard line.
Oh, that's a late hit. That's a flag. That's going to be crucial.
Santino Sanchez with the catch, and a flag comes in at the end.
Tamaris Walker, I believe, hit the pile a bit late, and that's absolutely going to push him back. Refs are discussing. Play was well over by the time you came in and tried to push the pile. Again, earlier in the game, there were some tensions flying.
So a personal foul on McDonogh that'll back him up 15. It's still 1st down. but I believe that's going to be first down and 25.
Wow. Again, like I was saying, that's another third down that they really just let McDonogh have. I think that was a good call, though. He definitely came in very late.
So no, it's still going to be first and 10, but they're going to have it at the 41. That's the or 42, excuse me. That's how that's going to work. So from the 42,
It's pretty much a gain of like 4.
it'll end up being that way.
Let's see.
Egby running left, get some room. This is trouble. Egby inside the 20, still going inside the 10, and they are just running all over the Loyola defense.
I mean, as a Loyola defense member right there, you got to look at that and just get demoralized. There's really no other way to put that. After getting those penalty yards back, pushing them back, even with allowing the first down there, that run by Egby right there is going to be a crusher.
And this could start to get ugly now. First and goal for the Eagles. Up 10, 1:12 left in the third quarter.
Dons have got to find some way to prevent this game from getting out of hand. They're still in it, but another touchdown could put it in the books.
Sanchez is motioned. It's going to be a handoff to Egby, and he's down with a gain of a couple, second down.
Somebody's coming in. I believe that's Giannis Kligas getting subbed in out for
Aiden Parson.
Aiden Parson. It's going to be second down and 7 to go. I think it's
3 to the
goal.
left, 1 to the right.
Second and goal.
Egby is the back. He's motioned out to his left. Snap. Here is Howard finding room and finding the end zone. No flags. Touchdown, Eagles.
That is not good, to say the least, for the Dons. Again, Howard's going to be very happy walking off this field.
As the Dons continue to turn it over, it's going to be a blowout. 6 seconds left in the third quarter.
Now, this next drive for Loyola's offense is going to make or break this game. Without points on the board, there's really going to be no way for them to come back, but you got to hope that they can push through, prevent any turnovers.
And the extra point is good to make it 24-7.
6 seconds. 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Now remember, each team still has all 3 timeouts though, so if it comes down to be close later in the game, Dons do have the opportunity to stop the clock.
But now you have to think a touchdown is really needed here.
Touchdown.
And they need it quick.
I mean, even a field goal could be nice to just get some points on the board, get your offense back in it, but with the way that this McDonogh offense has been playing, chewing down the clock, you really gotta get a lot of points on the board and fast.
A field goal will get it down to 2 possessions, but not exactly what they want.
If they score, they might go for an onside kick, but we'll think about that later.
Asplin gets this one away. It's a good kick. Taken in by Jackson. Can he get something going here? No. Hit pretty hard down at the 25-yard line with zeros left in the third quarter. We'll take a break. We'll head to the fourth, 24-7. McDonogh leads over Loyola. So as the sun comes out, that needs to be the hope for Loyola here, as they're in trouble.
Absolutely.
Down 17 points, and they got 12 minutes to go, and a new quarterback in is Aiden Parsons. They're going to throw to Jaden Moore, who just got taken out of the game after he has thrown 2 picks, had a fumble, and he is out of bounds up around the 30-yard line. It's 2nd down.
That's a good thing about Jaden Moore. He's very athletic. He can play multiple different separate positions. So he's not just a threat at the quarterback position, but at other things. But good on him for staying in the game, showing his team that he can push past the interceptions. He's not the kind of guy to hang his head.
Parson is down with a gain of about 2 yards to make it 3rd down and short. Loyola's got to move a little quickly here.
Third down and 3.
Lone man back there is Parson.
Definitely going to
3
throw.
to the right, and a flag, and that's going to be on McDonogh offside, so that will give Loyola the 1st down.
Another crucial penalty there for McDonogh.
So a free 1st down right there, but still that deficit looms large.
Absolutely. 11 minutes and 21 seconds right now on the clock for the 4th quarter. So, yeah, they haven't had a single man in the backfield other than Parsons.
So they go same formation here on 1st and 10. Parson is going to throw to the left for Michael Robinson. He has nothing going.
Oh, blown up in the backfield there.
Beautiful stop from the McDonogh defense, and it's 2nd down and 5. Or, yeah, 2nd down and 15, excuse me. Loss of 5. .43 left in the 4th quarter.
Okay, let's see.
3 to the right, 1 to the left. For Parson. Michael Robinson in the back. He takes it. He throws it deep for Jaden Moore. Tipped up and caught. Jaden Moore caught it. Unbelievable. And he's down out of bounds at the 32. That was almost intercepted. And then Jaden Moore went back and caught it.
Hold on, we do have a man down for Loyola. David Welsh. Shaken up after that play. Dons are taking a knee for their fallen teammate right now.
What a play. We'll
That's
take a break. 24-7 Loyola trying to get something going.
He's holding his knee.
So we're back here. Welsh gets up off the field, and now the Dons have to get something going. Big gain there with a catch from Jaden Moore, Parson to Moore, as Moore subbed out for Aiden Parson after throwing another interception. So now they take the field, and they can't let much more time run off the clock here. I mean, it's crazy, but you might want to consider getting a field goal here soon if you can't get anything going. Not waste too much time. Michael Robinson has nothing going. Great tackle from Mason Robinson, the junior, to get a loss of about 3 to make it 2nd down and 13.
Now right there, as I said earlier, Jaden Moore with that big catch there, he's coming back on the field. Him and Aiden Parson is a dual threat. He was able to pull that one in after it was tipped by one of the McDonogh cornerbacks. Pulled it in, and he was definitely concerned for his teammate after that, though. He wasn't showboating.
2nd and 15, 2 to the left, 1 to the right for Parson. The back is Robinson. He gets the carry and taken down by his shirt. That's Anthony Redfern. Great tackle there. And McDonogh continues to pound that run game. Nothing going for Loyola, and it's 3rd down and very long.
He almost slipped out of that tackle, but was just gripped down by his shirt, thrown to the ground. And that will result in a loss of yards, putting us at 3rd and 18. Again, this is a must-score drive for Loyola, and they are no longer in field goal position.
Loyola needing something here. Parson is back to throw. Pressure comes in. He throws it deep. 50-50 ball for Moore, and it's off his hands.
You could hear an
What a
audible
throw from Aiden Parson, and Moore just couldn't bring it in, and a flag comes out late. And an unsportsmanlike conduct on McDonogh. So it was 4th down and 18. And this is going to make it a...
Well, it was 3rd down and 18.
Well, the incompletion made it 4th. So now what does this mean? Because it was after the play. So is that a 1st down?
It seems like there's some confusion on the field. Dons are getting into it. Again, earlier in the game, we saw some chippiness between the two teams, and that's kind of spilling over onto the field. We've had unsportsmanlike conduct. We've had some late hits.
So it's not going to be a 1st down. It's going to be 4th down and 3 from the 25-yard line.
See.
Parson takes it, fakes the give. He's in trouble, running away, staying on his feet, now looking to run to get it. And he didn't. And that's a turnover on downs, and McDonogh will take over.
He jumped out of bounds a little bit too early.
Yeah. I don't know if that was intentional, if he thought he had it, or just didn't want to take a hit.
Looked like he thought he had it. I mean,
8:34 left in the 4th.
That's a crusher right there. That's a crucial mistake.
That should just about do it.
Let's see if McDonogh's offense can grind the clock down like they've been doing all game, or what. I don't exactly know what their plan is here, but I don't imagine it involves a lot of throwing.
So Howard lining up in the shotgun as McDonogh goes to true clock mode here in this 4th quarter. Up 17 points. Egby gets the carry and taken down for about nothing.
8 minutes and
Gain of
25 seconds
1 or
left on
2.
the clock. That was a gain of 1. Weather certainly improved from earlier in the game. Sun is out, although it's still pretty windy out here.
2nd and 9 from the 24-yard line.
I'm guessing here is another handoff to Egby. Never mind.
And to run it is Howard. And he'll run out of bounds up around the 30-yard line, a couple yards shy of the first down. It'll be 3rd down.
Egby is actually out of the game right now. They substitute him with Demetrius Smith.
.741 left in the 3rd. 4th, excuse me. 3 to the left, 1 to the right for Howard. Motions his back, throws it to his back, and makes a move. He's going to get the first down up past the 35-yard line. So coming into the game, Demetrius Smith, the junior, makes a nice play and moves the chains. And that'll run down that clock.
That's going to be rough for the defense. Had they stopped them there, still might have had a chance for their offense. Oh.
Ball in the left hash here on 1st and 10. Snap. Handoff. And taken down is Smith, who's probably going to be the back for the rest of this game.
Seems like they don't want to take a chance at re-aggravating Egby's earlier. I can't. Okay. They are putting Egby back in the game. They do not like me today. Well, it seemed like Egby was just taking a breather.
Might as well get in some reps here. 2nd and 10. Dubois is going to go with the blitz. They're going to throw it to Egby, who bobbles it, then hauls it in, and gets some room. He'll lose about a yard or 2.
Yep.
It'll be 3rd and long.
3rd and 10.
As we close in on 6 minutes left in the 4th.
Oh, sorry, 3rd and 12. It'll take somewhat of a miracle for Loyola to get back in this game, but doesn't look like anyone on their sideline is hanging their head just yet.
Line of scrimmage to 35 here for 3rd and 12. Howard looking, throws it across the middle, and it's up in the air and intercepted. Giannis Kligas bringing that one in down at the 45-yard line of Loyola. And trying to bring that one in was Malachi Jones, who was open, but then a big hit, had it up into the air, and Loyola's got it.
That was a huge play by Giannis Kligas and company on the Loyola defense.
The officials talked it over for a little bit, but they agree that that is an interception, the 2nd one thrown by Howard in the game. But still a lot of work to do.
I'm really surprised that they went for a throw there. They didn't really need to try and do that, but I guess they were going for the first down. Ended up actually giving Loyola great field position for this next drive.
So Parson got to get something quick here. Goes with the screen to Bull, running to his right. He'll get out of bounds, gain of 4.
Nice job getting out of bounds there. Stop the clock. Loyola still has all three
Excuse me,
timeouts.
3, 2nd and 7.
Ian Parson is in the game now. Aiden Parsons had a good game so far throwing the ball. He hit Jaden Moore deep and almost got him again near the end zone. Has been doing a decent job late in this game.
Parson throws it right for Moore, who makes the catch. Moore makes a move. Moore's got room inside the 35, and he's down. Clock moving around the, clock stopping around the 30-yard line.
That juke right there made a couple of defenders stumble into each other. That was a great move.
Yeah.
Sprinted down the sidelines, was eventually corralled, but what a great move by Jaden Moore there. Again, Dons have certainly not given up so far.
The back now is Brooklyn Jones, getting his first snap of the game. Parson goes play action with him. He's under pressure and he's down. Redfern coming flying in and brings down Aiden Parson back at the 40-yard line.
It was a great play by Redford. He read the defense and no one on the offensive line was able to guard him or pick him up.
And what a talented freshman he is. Made the big play, pick it up, get the first down on 3rd down after a fumble. And on the defensive end, he's been great as well.
That's true. Both of his big plays tonight have definitely been not the best for Loyola's, to say the least. Extended one drive and put this one in serious jeopardy.
Parson throws it on the screen for Brooklyn Jones, who brings it in and gets a couple to bring up a 3rd down and about 18 yards.
Good job by Jones getting back to the line after a little bit of confusion. This is definitely a 4th down from pretty much nowhere, no matter where, with only 3 minutes and 32 seconds left in the game. Down 3 possessions.
So Parson just needs some kind of yards here. Drops back. Ball tipped at the line of scrimmage and incomplete.
Ooh.
And it brings up a 4th and 18 yards for Loyola.
Don's offensive line has been pummeled throughout this drive. Haven't really been able to stop the pressure. There's been a lot of blitzes. Let's see, on a 4th and 18. Definitely going to be a deep ball here. Moore is lining up on the left side. Might throw it to him.
And there's some movement up front. That was Trevor Szymanski, the right tackle. It's going to make it 4th down and even longer.
Oh,
3:14 left in the 4th quarter.
I have a feeling in the film room, Coach Zayu is going to focus a lot on these penalties. They have been not the best for the defense and the offense for Loyola. And McDonogh, actually. McDonough's also had quite a few penalties.
So 4th and 23. Parson throws it deep, and this one is way over the head of Jaden Moore. Another interception, and Moore brings him down, looking for a safety.
He might have had that, actually.
And it's going to be marked down at the 4-yard line.
Forward progress, I guess.
I believe that's the 2nd of the game for Niles Riding. Intercepted one in the end zone now, just short of it. And McDonogh will take over.
A longtime partner of Loyola Blakefield, Whiting Turner has helped build our brand new St. Ignatius Hall, which opened at the start of this academic year. Whiting Turner has a strong presence throughout the country, but is headquartered here in Baltimore. They recognize the value in community involvement and pride themselves on familiarity with local communities and their ability to give clients the attention of a small business with the resources of a national corporation. We are very grateful for their continued support of our Dons. That interception was very crucial in this game. But that was a last-ditch effort.
And Santino Sanchez looks like he's the quarterback, as he's going to give it to Egby. Doesn't get much. So that clock is just going to start to juice out. 24-7 the score here on Hargaden Field. Egby right up the middle, finds some room, stumbling forward up to the 25-yard line. And he has found some room for big yardages in this game. Him and Preston Howard have just been phenomenal running the ball.
That's true.
Running down the clock, and then the defense getting the turnovers, not letting the run game get going for the Dons, and that's why these Eagles are going to win this game.
That's true. I mean, this has just been a great game all around for McDonogh. Not a lot Loyola could have done. We're facing a well-oiled machine right now.
And this ball is going to go to Demetrius Smith for, I believe, maybe a loss or just getting back to the line.
My timing today has been very bad.
Yeah, maybe stop predicting stuff.
It's a well-oiled machine that occasionally fumbles. And only if I tell them to. But that won't be too detrimental to their offense because, you know, clock is still running. This is likely the final couple of plays.
And what has seemed to be the problem here for the Dons defensively today?
I mean, they haven't really been able to, yep, that's going to be the game. They haven't really been able to stop anything that Preston Howard threw at them. They are definitely going to have to review him a lot in the in the film room. Anthony Zayu is probably not going to be very happy with them. Sadly, they were not able to own the clock like Coach Zayu had wanted, when in fact the Eagles absolutely had a more dominant presence in the run game, and they controlled the clock throughout most of this. Seems like Loyola is preparing to do the end of game ceremony, and that will conclude the game.
So McDonogh comes into Hargaden Field, and after going down 7-0, 24 unanswered, and they win it 24-7 here on Hargaden Field. For Brooks Markle
And Asher Davis.
thanks for watching.